Welcome to Learn to Launch and Lead, the show where strategy meets startup energy. Brought to you by Agile Medias and hosted by Jay of All Trades and Faith and Focus. This podcast is your go-to for practical tips, digital tools, and occasional we've all been there moments. Whether you're growing a brand, launching a side hustle, or figuring it out over coffee, we got something to make your next step smarter, not harder. Let's dive in.
Have you ever poured your heart and soul into a marketing campaign, designed a perfect product, or even launched an entire business, only to feel like your message is just, echoing into an empty room?
That feeling of shouting into the void.
Exactly. It's a feeling many business owners and marketers can relate to, I think, whether you're a solo entrepreneur or a part of a huge corporation. That sense that you're creating something truly valuable, but it's just not quite hitting the mark, you know?
Right, not connecting with the people who actually need it most.
Yeah, it's like having this incredible solution, but without a clear map to the people who are actually searching for it. Instead of connecting, you might find yourself just throwing resources everywhere, hoping something sticks.
And that approach is just. It's exhausting, it's expensive, and frankly, often really ineffective.
We're talking about something absolutely foundational for any business aiming for sustainable, impactful success. Truly understanding, identifying, and effectively targeting your ideal customer.
Yeah, this isn't just about figuring out who might buy from you.
Or even who could potentially buy from you, right?
Right. It's about unearthing who should buy from you.
Yeah.
The people for whom your product or service isn't just a nice to have and a genuine solution.
A solution to their most pressing needs, or maybe a direct fulfillment of their desires. When you get this right, it just transforms your entire business strategy. It moves you from guesswork to genuine, resonant connection.
And our mission for this deep dive is really to equip you with a comprehensive roadmap for that exact transformation. We've pulled insights from a really wide array of sources.
Okay.
Everything from cutting-edge advice on leveraging social media for nuanced market research to uncovering those common but really costly targeting mistakes.
Things people trip up on all the time.
Absolutely. We'll delve into the fascinating world of psychographic segmentation, which, trust me, sounds complex, but it's far more practical than it sounds.
Good to know.
And we'll even explore some strategic blueprints for, winning over customers currently engaged with your competitors.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah. So our goal is to connect these diverse dots, offering you not just theory, but really actionable strategies to pinpoint, understand, and effectively engage the very people your business is truly destined to serve.
You know, it really feels like getting this foundational piece right is kind of like discovering a secret superpower for your business.
I like that analogy. Superpower.
Yeah. It lets you stop the endless guessing game and truly start connecting on a meaningful level. Imagine the efficiency, right? The reduced wasted effort.
Oh, absolutely. The resource saving.
And the sheer impact when every message you craft, every ad you place, every feature you develop speaks directly to the hearts and minds of those who genuinely need what you offer.
It truly is a game changer. Not just for your bottom line either, but for the very essence of your brand's relevance in the market.
So true.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, defining your target market and understanding your ideal customer isn't merely a step. It is the foundational, most crucial element in any customer acquisition strategy.
The absolute starting point.
It really is. Without this deep understanding, all your subsequent marketing, your sales efforts, no matter how clever or well-funded they are, they just become inherently less effective.
Right.
Think of it like a master builder trying to construct this intricate skyscraper, but they don't have a blueprint.
Yeah, you might get some walls up.
Exactly. You might erect some impressive walls, but are they in the right place? Is the structure even sound? Will it stand the test of time?
Probably not.
Probably not. So a clear, detailed understanding of your target market shifts your entire approach from what we often call a spray and pray method.
Haha, yeah, scattergun approach.
Totally. Where you're just casting this wide net, hoping for the best, to a focused, impactful, and resource-conserving strategy. This precision, it just amplifies your chances of success exponentially. It ensures you're not just hoping for conversions, but actively building a deliberate pathway for them.
That's such an excellent analogy because it really highlights how much is at stake. And one of the most common, almost instinctive pitfalls businesses fall into is what we've termed the targeting everybody mistake.
Oh, yes. the classic.
It stems from that perfectly natural but ultimately counterproductive optimism that says, my product is so amazing, everyone will want it.
Right, universal appeal.
But the paradox is, when you attempt to appeal to absolutely everyone, you ironically dilute your message, you lose your distinct relevance, and ultimately you diminish your ability to truly attract or charm anyone in particular.
You just become background noise.
Exactly. Background noise in a crowded marketplace. Let's consider an everyday example, maybe the handbag industry.
Okay, sure.
At first glance, it seems like a market where almost everyone needs a handbag, right? It's a huge category.
Pretty universal.
But look closer at two distinct brands, Kate Spade and Louis Vuitton. Kate Spade's online presence, their product lines, they're distinctly feminine, playful, vibrant, often targeting a younger demographic, maybe 20s, 30s, with a certain kind of whimsical, optimistic personality.
Right. Accessible luxury, fun aesthetic.
Exactly. They're seeking fun, accessible luxury with a clear look. On the other hand, Louis Vuitton, global luxury powerhouse, clearly caters to a more affluent clientele. Typically wealthy middle-aged women, maybe fashion-forward, upwardly mobile young professionals?
Definitely a different vibe. Exclusivity, heritage, status.
Totally. Their brand messaging, materials, price points, it all speaks to that. Both sell handbags, obviously, but their laser focus on specific demographics and critically psychographics, those emotional and psychological traits, makes them incredibly relevant and powerful to their chosen audience.
They don't try to be everything to everyone.
And that's precisely their strength. So how do you know if your own target market might be falling into this too broad trap?
Good question. There are signs.
Yeah, there are some pretty clear red flags to watch for. If you haven't yet articulated a clear, detailed profile of who your ideal customers are, not just age or income, but what are their core problems? What keeps them up at night? And how does your specific product or service genuinely alleviate those pain points? If you can't answer that, that's a big indicator.
That lack of specificity is a problem.
Totally. Another red flag is if you're pouring substantial ad dollars into this wide net, trying to reach a generic everybody, but seeing very little meaningful return.
Burning cash with little to show for it.
Exactly. And finally, if you frequently find that a good portion of your customers aren't actually the right fit, maybe they're consistently difficult or they churn quickly and don't stick around, that's a strong signal your target is likely too broad.
It's about recognizing that not every single person can or even should be your customer.
Right. And embracing that fact is actually essential for sustainable, profitable growth.
You've hit on such a crucial point there. And while targeting everybody is a common and costly trap, you've also got to be acutely aware of its equally dangerous counterpart, the too narrow mistake.
The other side of the coin.
Precisely. This raises an important question that so many businesses grapple with. How do you find that perfect sweet spot where your marketing efforts are concentrated enough to be highly effective?
Right. Focused.
But your market is also broad enough to provide a sufficient, consistent stream of revenue to sustain and grow your business. You need enough potential.
That's the balancing act.
It really is. Imagine if our hypothetical Bloom and Grow hydroponics company decided the target was only left-handed commercial tomato growers in Vermont who use exactly 2,000-watt LED lights.
Haha, yeah, incredibly specific.
Incredibly specific, but that niche is likely way too small to support their business. You need a market that's specific enough for tailored messaging and product development, but also expansive enough to offer significant opportunity for growth.
Makes sense.
So if you find your sales team is constantly struggling to find qualified prospects despite trying everything, and your financials are consistently in the red, it's a strong indication your focus might be excessively definite.
Too narrow.
Exactly. It can make it nearly impossible to reach enough people to even sustain your business, let alone expand.
Yeah.
It's about achieving precision without, painting yourself into a corner. You need a robust playing field.
Exactly. And now we move from those common pitfalls into the really exciting part. How to actually get that precision. Because another common mistake we see, especially with maybe newer business owners or even experienced marketers, is skipping the research part and trusting your guts instead.
The gut feeling trap. Very tempting.
So tempting. It's incredibly easy to rely on assumptions, maybe based on personal connections who fit a certain demographic, or just a general feeling about who your customer is. But believe me, those gut feelings, while sometimes providing a spark,
They can be misleading.
They aren't always consistent with hard data. In fact, they can often lead you down a very expensive rabbit hole.
Right, you need evidence.
This is where it gets really interesting because there are so many powerful, objective ways to gather real insights, not just rely on what you think you know. You need to back up all your ideas, every hypothesis about your customer, with concrete evidence and rigorous, objective research. This distinction is the difference between just shooting in the dark with your marketing.
And actually knowing the terrain.
Exactly. It's about building a strategy on solid ground, not on shifting sand.
And what's fascinating here is how much data is often already within your grasp, just waiting to be analyzed. You can start with your most valuable asset, your existing customers.
Right, the people already buying from you.
They are an absolute goldmine of information, a living, breathing blueprint of who your ideal customer actually is. You should begin by doing a deep dive into your most profitable, loyal, and easiest to work with clients.
The MVPs.
Precisely. Look closely at who your repeat customers are, those who consistently refer others, those who just effortlessly integrate with your operations. These people embody your ideal customer profile.
Okay, so where do you find this info?
Well, to extract these insights, you can leverage a wealth of data sources you might already have. Think about your CRM, your customer relationship management software.
Right, tons of data in there.
Oh yeah, a treasure trove of interaction history, purchase patterns, communication preferences. Analyze loyalty program data if you have one that shows frequency, preferences. Dig into customer purchase history directly to spot trends.
What they buy, when they buy it.
Exactly. Even public records or industry reports can offer broader demographic and firmographic context for B2B.
So once you have the data sources, what are the key questions?
Good point. As you explore the characteristics of your best customers, it's vital to ask probing questions. Not just what they do, but why.
Deeper motivations.
Exactly. Like, how do they typically research purchases for products like yours? Search engines, peer reviews, industry publications, word of mouth.
How do they actually make the decision?
Yeah, what's their decision-making process? Is it quick, impulsive, or long and deliberative involving multiple stakeholders? What media do they prefer? Podcasts, blogs, social media.
How did they even find you in the first place?
Crucial question. And why did they choose you over competitors? What was the tipping point?
And why do they stay? What's the unique value?
Yes. What specific, unique benefits do they consistently get from your business that competitors just don't offer? What keeps them loyal? These insights are truly invaluable because they cut through assumptions and reveal your authentic value proposition as seen by the people who value it most.
Okay, let's unpack this with some practical, active research methods you can implement starting today. Beyond just analyzing existing data, directly engaging with your customers offers this unparalleled level of insight.
Opening that direct feedback loop.
Exactly. Customer surveys and polls are an excellent starting point for quickly gauging preferences, pinpointing pain points.
Quick and easy.
Yeah, you can distribute them through various channels.
Yeah.
Mail, comment cards, online surveys, even quick phone polls. What makes these so powerful is that consumers genuinely appreciate feeling heard and connected.
Builds loyalty.
It really does. And the feedback is often instant, direct, and can feel much more natural than formal, long questionnaires, especially if you use single question surveys or micro polls embedded right on your site or social.
Less intrusive.
Right. For Bloom and Grow Hydroponics, a quick post-purchase survey asking, what was the single most helpful piece of info you found when researching hydroponic systems could provide immediate, actionable insights.
Good example. And there are tools for this, right?
Oh yeah, platforms like Shopify ZigPoll or general online survey tools like SurveyMonkey or Typeform make this incredibly easy.
Okay, what about deeper insights?
For deeper qualitative insights, focus groups and one-on-one interviews are gold. Now they are more resource-intensive.
Sure, take more time and effort.
But they allow for really nuanced exploration. In a focus group, you observe group dynamics, spontaneous reactions, shared attitudes. But one-on-one interviews, I think, offer the most intimate space for learning.
Just talking to someone.
Yeah, just sitting down with a customer, asking open-ended questions like, walk me through your typical setup process for a new hydroponic system, and truly listening to their unedited responses. You can uncover invaluable pain points and unexpected opportunities that no survey could ever capture.
It's that unscripted feedback that's so rich. And what's truly fascinating here is how much data is already swirling around out there in the digital ether, just waiting for you to tap into it.
Data that's already public.
Often, yeah. People are openly sharing thoughts, needs, opinions, without even being directly asked. For instance, your own website analytics, using tools like Google Analytics 4, can reveal an astonishing amount about your visitors.
Well, like what specifically?
Well, their general demographics, their interest based on online behavior, how they navigate your site, which pages do they visit most, how long do they spend on a product page versus, say, your About Us section.
Where are they coming from? Search, social?
Exactly. For Bloom and Grow, seeing high traffic to a page on common nutrient deficiencies might indicate a strong need for educational content or even a specialized product in that area. It's a clue.
Okay, analytics makes sense. What else?
Similarly, social media analytics built right into platforms like Facebook Insights, Twitter Analytics, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube provide incredibly rich data on audience engagement, demographics, content reach.
So you see what resonates.
Precisely. You can track content performance to see exactly which posts, videos, or stories got the most views, shares, comments. If Boom and Grow sees that videos showing advanced pruning techniques get way more traction than simple product photos.
It tells them their audience wants that in-depth instructional stuff.
Exactly. It helps you refine your content strategy to connect more deeply.
Okay, that's analyzing your own stuff. What about listening more broadly?
Great point. Moving beyond your own channels, there's social listening. This is the practice of systematically tracking conversations across social media and the web about your brand, products, services, specific keywords, hashtags.
And competitors too, right? You mentioned that.
Absolutely critical. Monitor your competitors as well. When it comes to pinpointing emerging customer needs, widespread pain points, or even unexpected praise, all in real-time social listening is incredibly powerful.
Feeling the pulse.
It allows you to feel the real-time pulse of public opinion and identify trends as they emerge, not after they've already peaked.
That leads into sentiment analysis, doesn't it?
It does. Building on that, we have social media sentiment analysis. This takes social listening a step further by adding layers of emotional intelligence.
How they feel.
Exactly. It's not just tracking mentions. It's computationally determining how customers feel positive, negative, neutral towards your brand, product, or service, and crucially, why they feel that way.
Understanding the emotion behind the mention.
Right. By tracking mentions and analyzing the data for emotional tone and context, you gain a deeper understanding of how your audience truly interacts with your brand and their underlying emotional state. Imagine Bloom and Grow seeing a spike in negative sentiment related to shipping delays for a competitor.
That's an immediate opportunity for them to highlight their own efficiency.
Bingo. Specific tools exist, often using AI and natural language processing, to make this analysis much easier. It leads to proactive customer service and marketing messages that really hit the spot because they're emotionally intelligent.
Makes sense. And competitor analysis itself is a goldmine.
Oh, absolutely. Indispensable. Competitor analysis is another veritable treasure trove. You gain immense strategic advantage by dissecting your rivals' approaches. Start by analyzing their social media followers. Who are they? Demographics, interests, hobbies.
See who they're attracting or maybe missing.
Exactly. Running comprehensive competitive analysis reports lets you pinpoint gaps in your own strategy by understanding their strengths, where they excel in engagement, content, service, and their weaknesses.
Like your Bloom and Grow example, if a competitor nails organic pest control content.
It highlights potential demand, or a content area Bloom and Grow might be overlooking. Furthermore, many platforms now offer public ad libraries. Meta, TikTok have them.
Right, you can see their ads.
Yeah. It's valuable data. See who's advertising, what their creative looks like, their broad targeting. It's a peek into their paid strategies.
And don't forget reviews.
Never. Finally, never underestimate the power of online reviews and forums. Sites like Google My Business, Trustpilot, Yelp, industry sites, Glassdoor, packed with unfiltered truth.
And niche forums too, right?
Absolutely. Specialized forums related to your niche, like hydroponics forums for Bloom and Grow, are where people ask real questions, share frustrations, offer genuine recommendations. These are public declarations of what people love and what they really hate. Invaluable, unvarnished feedback.
So you've meticulously gathered all this incredible, rich data from existing customers, analytics, social listening, competitors. What do you actually do with this mountain of information?
The crucial step. You distill it. You synthesize it. You sculpt it into a living, breathing representation of your ideal customer. A buyer persona.
Like creating a character profile.
Exactly. Think of it as creating a fictional yet highly detailed character profile of your perfect client, as if they were a real person you know intimately. But it's not just creative writing.
No, it's grounded in all that real data and objective research.
Precisely. This meticulously crafted persona then becomes your ultimate North Star. a touchstone for basically all your sales, marketing, product development, even customer service activities.
How does that help practically?
It helps you focus your time and resources on truly qualified prospects, design products that genuinely address their needs, capture leads more effectively, and ultimately cultivate customers you can retain and grow with long-term. It brings focus.
Okay, but sometimes the terms get confusing. Market, segment, target audience, persona. Can you clarify that?
Absolutely vital distinction. Let's break down the hierarchy. The market is the entire broad universe. For Bloom and Grow, maybe people interested in growing their own food or plants. Super broad.
Got it. The whole ocean.
Right. A segment is then a subset with shared characteristics. For Bloom and Grow, maybe people who use hydroponic methods for growing at home, defined by demographics, age, income, psychographics, lifestyle, values, behaviors, buying habits.
And for B2B, firmographics, too.
Yes, exactly. Firmographics, company size, industry, revenue, years in business, the business demographics.
Okay, market, segment. Next is target audience.
Correct. The target audience refines it further. It's a specific group within a segment that you've identified as identifiable, reachable, able to make purchase decisions, and crucially able to afford your product.
So they have intent and ability.
Right. For Bloom and Grow, maybe urban hobbyist growers aged 25-45 living in apartments interested in sustainable indoor gardening with disposable income for advanced systems. Getting specific now.
And the final step is the persona itself.
Yes, the buyer persona is the pinnacle. It's the singular individual profile of a fictional yet deeply reality-based target member. It's comprehensive, painting a vivid picture including interests, viewpoints, motivations, concerns, daily habits. It's the detailed story of your single best, most representative customer.
That distinction is incredibly helpful. Now, let's zoom in on what goes into making a truly useful, actionable buyer persona. Let's use that template example, Marisa Marketer.
Okay, Marisa Marketer, let's build her out.
First, we capture her demographics and firmographics. This is more than just age and income, right?
Much more. Marisa isn't just a marketer.
She's a chief marketing officer or a VP of marketing, 15 years of experience. Works for a healthcare technology company, maybe based in Austin.
Okay, specific industry, location, role, seniority.
Company's not small, $75 million revenue, 250 employees. She has an MBA, clearly worked her way up, ambitious, strategic.
Right, so that immediately tells you she's high level, managing complex budgets, teams. It sets the context. And this is where the true depth comes in. Her psychographics and motivations, the why behind her professional and personal decisions.
Okay, tell me about Marisa's why.
For Marisa, her lifestyle and values are centered on getting things done. Efficiency, tangible results are key. She's driven by career growth, building a high-performing team.
What kind of info does she look for?
Smart, data-driven insights she can synthesize and present to her exec team. Goal: increase company revenues. Her challenges and pain points are very real for leaders. Managing a P&L.
Profit and loss responsibility, right?
Exactly. And the classic, too much to do, not enough time and resources.
Relatable.
Very. Her goals and aspirations align perfectly. Career growth, increasing revenues. Her attitudes and opinions show she's savvy and direct.
Doesn't beat around the bush.
Nope. Prefers to lead the buying process herself. She knows how to navigate corporate politics. And crucially, she wants the narrative she needs solutions that help her tell the story more effectively to stakeholders.
Help her communicate value upwards.
Precisely. And interestingly, drawing from psychological types, her primary trait of agreeableness suggests she values cooperation.
Yeah.
But it doesn't diminish her directness or demand for results.
So cooperative, but expects competence.
You got it. A partner, but a demanding one. This paints a much richer picture than just CMO.
It really does. Building on that, we then look at her behavioral insights. Where does someone like Marisa spend her time? What does she consume?
Okay, behavior.
For Marisa, this means attending major healthcare HIT conferences, like HIMSS, maybe local chapter meetings too, networking, staying current.
Where she gets her info.
Her reading list includes influential industry publications, healthcare IT news, Becker's Hospital Review, Health Tech Magazine, follows specialized blogs like Physicians Practice. This tells you exactly where to place your content to reach her.
Channel planning right there.
Her shopping buying behavior is also critical. Her role, usually direct decision maker or significant influencer.
Controls the budget.
Big budget, $3 million annually for external marketing services. Her buying process is structured, contracts, legal review, engaging support, managing deliverables, timelines, budgets, approving invoices.
Normal process.
Vary. Her reasons to buy are clear, Solution must add value beyond her internal team tools, provide extra capacity, or offer provable ROI.
It's clear justification.
And her reasons not to buy are just as sharp. No budget, existing solutions work, no urgent need, strong vendor relationships elsewhere, or if you're not an approved vendor yet, hurdles to overcome.
Good to know those objections up front.
Finally, her influences. Trusts industry analysts like Gartner, Forrester, follows medical innovators and tech doctors on Twitter, LinkedIn for groundbreaking ideas.
Knows who the key opinion leaders are.
And her communication preferences. Prefers email primarily, schedules via her admin. And here's a crucial insight. Marisa wants a strategic partner, not just another vendor to manage.
Wants collaboration, not just a transaction.
Exactly. This level of detail makes Marisa Marketer feel genuinely real, not just data points. And that understanding empowers you to tailor everything, outreach, product, service, directly to her needs.
It's incredibly powerful.
So what does this all mean when we translate psychographic segmentation into real-world business strategy? Let's look at some amazing examples from major brands.
Yeah, let's see it in action.
Take Nike. They are absolute masters at segmenting by lifestyle, aspiration, motivation. They definitely target sports enthusiasts driven by peak performance excellence.
A core athlete focus.
Right. Campaigns show athletes pushing limits, but simultaneously, they brilliantly appeal to fashion-conscious consumers with the athleisure trend. Comfort, style, performance for every day.
The lifestyle side. Celeb collabs, designer drops.
Exactly. Then there's the youth and street culture segment. They value individuality, self-expression, maybe a bit rebellious. Nike connects through edgy urban marketing, streetwear influencers, limited drops.
Creating hype and exclusivity.
And increasingly, they're resonating with eco-conscious consumers by weaving sustainability into the narrative recycled materials. Better processes without sacrificing performance.
It's layered. It's never just about selling shoes.
It's selling a lifestyle, values, belonging.
And Starbucks provides an equally compelling example within, a seemingly simple category. Coffee. They've skillfully created distinct experiences.
Oh, so.
Well, they cater to discerning coffee connoisseurs who appreciate brewing methods, bean origins, the ultimate coffee experience.
So coffee geeks.
Right. Yet they also know that for many, Starbucks is a vital social hub, a third place. So they cultivate cozy atmospheres, comfy seats, Wi-Fi for socializers, meeting, working, hanging out.
The community aspect?
Exactly. They excel with trendsetters, too. Seasonal drinks like the Unicorn Frappuccino. Right. Strategic influencer collabs keep them ahead of fads.
Always something new.
For the on-the-go professionals, it's all about speed and convenience. Mobile ordering, grab-and-go snacks, drive thrusts. Time is key for them.
Efficiency.
And finally, for the creative community, they host live music, showcase local artists, appealing to those who value artistic expression. It's a masterclass in understanding what their space means to different people.
Then you have Amazon. It's practically a universe of tailored experiences built on psychographics.
Oh yeah, they know their customers.
For the quintessential convenience seeker, it's a dream. One click, prime delivery, easy returns, huge selection, frictionless efficiency.
The core appeal for many.
For literature enthusiasts, their roots as a bookseller are deep. E-readers, physical books, audiobooks, recommendations, taps into the joy of reading.
Still a massive bookstore.
They cater to DIYers and handcrafters with materials, tools, even instructional content. And for global shoppers, their worldwide presence offers unique finds from across the globe.
Something for everyone, but targeted.
Exactly. Amazon's genius is micro-tailoring the experience down to the individual's motivation for that purchase.
And let's not forget Apple. They've practically perfected aligning deep customer aspirations with refined brand messaging.
How do they segment?
They consistently target tech-savvy early adopters, the innovators who crave the cutting edge, first in line for new tech.
The die-hard fans.
Right. They also cultivate creative visionaries, providing ecosystems like Final Cut Pro, Logic Pro, iPads, Macs for artistic endeavors.
The tools for creators.
Their iconic design elegance, simplicity, intuitive interfaces speaks directly to aesthetes and minimalists who value that clean look and feel.
Design is huge for them.
Absolutely. And crucially, for exigent professionals and entrepreneurs, Apple delivers robust, reliable tools, iPhones, MacBooks that enhance productivity, security, prestige. Top-level tech is an extension of professional identity.
It's more than just a device.
It's aspiration, a curated experience.
Transitioning to cars, BMW shows skillful psychographic segmentation in a high-involvement category.
Yeah. Big purchase decisions there.
They primarily target auto performance enthusiasts who want the joy of driving, precision handling, powerful acceleration. It's about the machine, the experience.
The ultimate driving machine, folks.
Exactly. Simultaneously, the luxury and brand cachet appeal strongly to status seekers, viewing the car as a symbol of prestige, success, high social standing.
The badge matters.
They also draw in tech aficionados interested in cutting-edge automotive tech, innovation, infotainment, the car as a gadget.
Connected driving.
And with their popular SUVs and crossovers, they cater to adventure seekers who value versatility, exploration, needing vehicles good for both city roads and maybe some off-road.
Covering different lifestyle needs. Each model, each ad campaign, is designed with a specific driver and their desires in mind. Coca-Cola is another icon that masterfully engages a broad audience through deep emotional connections, positioning itself beyond just a drink.
How do they manage that breadth?
They strategically target the energetic and youthful with vibrant colors, dynamic campaigns, vitality, fun.
The energy drink connection almost.
In a way, ads are full of joy, appealing to social and fun-loving individuals who cherish friendship, gatherings, celebration.
Connecting Coke with good times.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They've also successfully positioned it as the drink that brings families together. Think share a Coke, appealing to family-oriented consumers valuing togetherness.
Shared moments.
And for tradition lovers, Coke has shrewdly maintained its classic image, unchanged packaging, consistent formula, tapping into nostalgia and appreciation for heritage.
The comfort of the familiar.
It transcends generations, that
And finally, Disney. A brand thriving by crafting timeless stories and immersive experiences resonating with fundamental human desires.
magic and wonder.
Totally. They captivate imagination enthusiasts and dreamers with magic, wonder, escape into fantastical worlds.
The core Disney magic.
Their theme parks are the ultimate dedication to fantasy and magic seekers, appealing to that inner child, the desire to believe.
Immersive experiences.
For explorers and adventure seekers, their parks, movies, cruises offer the thrill of wandering, discovering new realms, epic journeys.
Adventure in a safe container.
Many connect as classic and nostalgia lovers, cherishing childhood memories of characters and stories like The Lion King.
Tapping into deep emotional roots.
And a huge part is appealing to family connection seekers. Disney champions family values, strengthening bonds through shared, unforgettable experiences. It's an incredible masterclass in emotional connection across segments.
Truly. If we connect this back to the bigger picture, the implication is profound. Once you have these detailed buyer personas, you gain this extraordinary capability to truly personalize your marketing messages.
Right, speak directly to them.
And strategically choose the exact right channels for engagement. This precision saves immense time and money. But more than that, it becomes a powerful engine for building deep, enduring brand loyalty.
It's not just guessing anymore.
No more scattered guessing where customers are or what might vaguely appeal. You possess a clear, actionable blueprint for highly effective engagement. This personalization makes customers feel genuinely seen, understood, valued.
Which is huge today.
Absolutely crucial differentiator in a noisy marketplace.
So what does this all mean for the content you actually create and put out there? How do you leverage this deep understanding of, say, Marisa marketer or your own ideal customer to produce truly impactful content?
Okay, making it actionable content-wise.
First and foremost, your content must be laser-focused on addressing their pain points.
Solve their problems.
Exactly. Tailor messages directly to their most pressing concerns, the questions that literally keep them up at night. If you're Bloom and Grow selling nutrient mixes.
Don't just list features.
Right. Tackle issues like how to prevent common nutrient lockouts, or maximizing yield per square foot, or calculating ROI of automated nutrient delivery. You're providing solutions before they even ask, demonstrating value.
Positioning yourself as a problem solver.
Second, you absolutely need to diversify your content formats. Don't just stick to blog posts.
Mix it up.
Think expansively. Informative videos showing your product, compelling infographics, simplifying data, downloadable guides, ebooks, maybe even a podcast, interviewing experts, or solving dilemmas.
Cater to different learning styles.
Exactly. Visual, auditory, text-based learners. Offering variety makes your marketing more inclusive and effective.
Good point. What's third?
Third, consistently showcasing your expertise is paramount. Use detailed case studies showing real-world results for similar clients.
Proof of value.
Provide transparent, behind-the-scenes insights into your process, building trust through authenticity. Offer expert tips, actionable advice, thought leadership pieces, highlighting why you stand out.
Build authority.
It doesn't just build trust, it solidly positions you as an undeniable authority and a go-to resource. For Bloom and Grow, maybe a video series on advanced hydroponic troubleshooting with our lead agronomist.
Demonstrating deep knowledge.
Okay, so beyond just creating great tailored content, how do you make absolutely certain your ideal customers actually find it in all the digital noise?
The discoverability challenge.
This is where optimizing your online presence becomes critical, primarily through strategic search engine optimization, SEO.
Got it found on Google.
Right. Your website is often the pivotal first contact point. It needs meticulous optimization for search engines and human users. That means relevant keywords and titles, headers, woven into content that addresses audience needs.
High-quality, informative content.
And technically sound. Fast-loading, mobile-friendly, clear navigation. If Marisa Marketer searches healthcare tech marketing automation, your site needs to be the clear authority.
Makes sense. What about local businesses?
For businesses in a defined area, local SEO is vital. Optimize your Google My Business listing rigorously. Accurate info, photos, hours. Actively encourage genuine customer reviews on Google and local directories.
Reviews are huge for local.
And use location-specific keywords in your site and profiles. So when someone searches hydroponic supplies Austin TX for Bloom and Grow, they appear prominently.
Top of the local results. Okay, SEO covered. What about paid ads?
Next, paid social media advertising. This is where deep persona insights allow unparalleled precision targeting. First, choose the right platforms.
Go where your audience actually hangs out.
Don't advertise everywhere. Targeting professionals like Marisa, LinkedIn is likely key. Younger, visual audience, Instagram or TikTok might be better.
Match the platform to the persona.
Second, craft genuinely compelling ads. Eye-catching visuals, persuasive copy highlighting your value prop, speak into persona pain points, and always a crystal clear call to action, CTA.
Tell them what to do next.
Third, and this is the real power, leverage precision targeting. Use platform options, demographics, interests, behaviors, past interactions with your site, retargeting, custom email lists.
Get super granular.
So your ads are seen mainly by the most relevant potential customers, dramatically increases conversion likelihood, optimizes ad spend.
More bang for your buck.
Finally, it's not set it and forget it, requires continuous monitoring and refinement. Track performance, clicks, conversions, cost per acquisition, adjust targeting, tweak content, test visuals, reallocate budget based on data.
Constant optimization loop.
Exactly. Needs agility.
And what's truly fascinating here is how much untapped power resides in nurturing your existing customer base to organically attract new ones, especially through timeless strategies like word of mouth and referrals.
Still one of the most powerful ways.
Unequivocally, one of the most powerful and cost-efficient. The bedrock, of course, is consistently delivering exceptional customer experiences.
Going above and beyond.
Personal service, prompt problem-solving, exceeding expectations. You naturally turn satisfied customers into enthusiastic brand ambassadors. Every interaction is an opportunity.
Makes sense. How do you encourage referrals more actively?
Beyond just delighting, actively implementing referral programs can significantly incentivize both the referrer and the new customer. Think discounts, free products, perks for both parties.
Make it worth their while.
Key is making the process simple, intuitive, rewarding. Bloom and Grow could offer a discount on a new system for the friend and a free nutrient package for the referrer.
Win-win.
And strategically leverage social proof. Actively encourage and showcase glowing reviews, heartfelt testimonials on Google, Yelp, Trustpilot, industry sites.
Let happy customers do the selling.
When potential customers see authentic positive feedback from peers, it builds immense trust that no marketing message alone can replicate.
So true. What about networking?
Expanding reach through networking and collaboration is another incredibly potent strategy. Attending relevant industry events, trade shows can be gold mines for connecting.
Find where your ideal customers gather.
For Bloom and Grow, maybe agricultural shows or local farming expos. Choose events aligned with your target market. Once there, making a lasting impression is key. Compelling elevator pitch, business cards, maybe eye-catching promo materials.
A mini hydroponic demo.
Perfect. Something that showcases what you do. But the real work often begins after the event.
Follow-up is critical.
Absolutely crucial. Follow up within a day or two. Personalized emails, calls referencing your conversation. Building a customer base takes time. Nurture those relationships. It might lead to future business, partnerships, referrals,
build the network, not just collect cards.
Exactly.
Okay, let's unpack this a bit more. Even with the perfect target, the perfect message, sometimes you need that extra push, right? That catalyst.
The final nudge.
And that's where strategic incentives come in. Crafting discounts and promotions that become truly irresistible offers can significantly accelerate customer acquisition.
Making it easy to say yes.
It's not just slashing prices, it's perceived value. Compelling percentage off, be-a-go, limited time offers on popular items.
Creating urgency or extra value.
Promote these across relevant channels, social, ads, email, in-store. And critically, time them strategically. Holidays, seasons relevant to your audience, like spring planting for Bloom and Grow, industry events.
Align with their buying cycle or mindset.
A fitness studio's New Year, New You package in January. A B2B software offering a trial end of quarter when budgets are finalized. The goal is making the offer so compelling they can't resist trying you out. Lower the barrier to entry.
Get them in the door.
Exactly.
This raises an incredibly important and strategic question. Once you've achieved this profound understanding of your own ideal targeted customer, how do you then strategically pivot and acquire customers who are currently aligned with your rivals?
Ooh, poaching competitors' customers. Tricky.
It is nuanced. This is where targeting competitors' customers truly comes into play. First, and I cannot stress this enough, you absolutely must have meticulously identified and understood your ideal customer first.
Foundation first.
Always. Non-negotiable. It provides the essential lens. Once that's solid, engage in targeted buyer research and persona creation specifically for these competitor customers.
Interview people who switched.
Yes. Interview or survey those who switched from a competitor to you. Conduct win-loss interviews with buyers who considered both, even if they chose the rival.
Learn why they chose or didn't choose you.
This helps develop detailed competitor customer personas. Their challenges with a rival's product, how they measure success, where they hang out, and importantly, your unique strengths over the competitor that might entice them.
Got it. Then what about messaging?
Next, craft truly compelling messaging, speaking directly to these competitor-aligned personas. Keep it simple, empathetic, speak their language, use terminology resonating with their current experience and frustrations.
Don't just brag about yourself.
Resist that urge. Focus intently on solving their specific problems. Emphasize how your product makes their life easier, more efficient, more profitable. Mantra: solve, don't sell.
Can you give an example, like an email?
Sure. A sales email template. Acknowledge the competitor. I understand you're using competitor X. Maybe offer a genuine compliment. Then gently ask if they're completely happy. Subtly highlight known shortcomings of the competitor that your product addresses. Then open dialogue with a question. Are you ever finding that specific competitor pain point is a challenge?
Subtle, problem-focused.
For broader marketing, use heavy visuals, subtly contrasting your benefits. Keep the customer's central testimonials are potent. Ensure it passes the billboard test. Quick, clear, powerful understanding. Think Oatly. It's like milk but made for humans. Humor, clarity, alternative positioning.
Brilliant example. What about the overall strategy?
For your competitive strategy, you can go multi-channel. Targeted LinkedIn ads on competitor employee feeds, Google ads for competitor versus your brand searches, organic posts to comparison pages,
Covering different touch points.
or a simpler sales-led strategy. Targeted list of companies using a competitor that fit your ideal profile, then coordinated personalized sales outreach, addressing specific pains from your research.
More direct approach.
Finally, to truly win them over, offer irresistible incentives for switching. Address the switching pain, inertia, cost, effort.
Make it easy to jump ship.
Offer buyout strategies. Free reduced pricing for a period if they're locked into a competitor contract. Offer complimentary training for seamless adoption. Huge differentiator for complex systems like Bloom and Grows.
Reduce the learning curve.
And for technical products, free migration or implementation services. Remove the technical burden and risk. These aren't just discounts. They're strategic investments to overcome inertia and make the switch seamless, appealing, risk-free.
Smart. Okay, so what does this all mean for the long game? The crucial takeaway here seems to be that this work never really stops, right?
Absolutely not. Audience identification isn't a one-and-done task.
Customer behaviors change, trends shift, needs evolve. Think how fast TikTok blew up or how priorities shifted during the pandemic. The market's fluid.
And brand reputation can change overnight. Continuous, real-time, data-driven insights are more crucial than ever. You simply have to keep evolving. What resonates today might not register tomorrow.
You snooze, you lose, basically.
What's truly fascinating here, and maybe a bit daunting, is that businesses must embrace this philosophy of continuous evolution, movement, change. Staying agile isn't just a buzzword. It means you remain relevant, competitive, you future-proof your business.
Because competitors are evolving too.
Constantly. Your competitors innovate, buyer motivations shift, entire categories evolve or disappear. This is precisely why you need to test quickly, measure even quicker,
Quicker.
and be prepared to make immediate tweaks or refine strategies based on what's working, or maybe more importantly, what's not.
It's an ongoing process.
A commitment to continuous analysis. Regularly review campaign performance against your KPIs. Use tools like A/B testing to compare approaches, messaging, visuals for different segments.
Dig into the metrics.
Pay meticulous attention beyond clicks. Look at engagement, time on page, conversion paths, customer lifetime value, and actively track and genuinely learn from all customer feedback reviews, direct comms, social mentions.
Complaints can be valuable.
Often very valuable. They can serve as early warnings, revealing broader trends or systemic needs. Maybe a website navigation issue, an unintuitive product feature. If we connect this to the bigger picture, it's about embedding audience identification as an ongoing iterative process in your business DNA.
Needs attention, learning, flexibility.
Exactly. This proactive approach leads to campaigns that resonate deeply, drive sustained engagement, and ultimately fuel robust, continuous business growth.
Wow, what an incredibly insightful deep dive. You now truly have like a comprehensive toolbox for not just finding, but profoundly understanding your customers.
Hopefully a useful set of tools.
Definitely. We've covered everything from defining that ideal customer profile, digging into psychographics,
The end of the why.
leveraging social insights, optimizing your online presence, and even strategically winning over competitors' audiences.
Right.
It really is about shifting from guesswork to genuine connection based on deep understanding.
That's the core idea. Remember, the most enduringly successful businesses today aren't just selling stuff. They are brilliantly solving problems and deeply fulfilling the unspoken desires of specific people they've taken the time to truly know.
Right.
This raises an important question for you, the listener, to consider as you step away. What one small yet actionable step can you commit to taking this week to listen more closely to your ideal customer?
Just one small thing.
Or to uncover just one new, surprising thing about their core motivations. It could be simple. Review a few recent online comments about a competitor. Send out a single targeted question to your latest happy customer.
Start somewhere.
Exactly.
Because when you authentically understand who you're speaking to, what truly drives them, what keeps them up at night, everything else in your business, strategy, product development, marketing messages just naturally falls into place.
It creates alignment.
Go out there and forge those deep, meaningful connections.
That's all for today from Jay of All Trades and Faith and Focus. Thanks for spending part of your growth journey with us. Explore our tools, templates, and resources at linktree/AgileMedia's HQ, designed to help you move with purpose and show up like a pro, because launching is just the beginning, and leadership is what takes you further. Until next time, keep building smart.